What's going on, everyone? It's Rich Haywood here from Bacon Ice Cream Productions and Team RTFC. Man, this place still sure looks a whole lot different than what it used to be. Why does it look so different? Well, it used to look a whole lot like this. But then something happened. And that was sad times. But all might not truly be lost. Now it's time to see if we can even restore or salvage some of these items. So come along with us and take a little journey on a show that we would like to call Retro Rich's Restorations. All right, guys, here we are back at the table. And what do we got today? That's right. It is Evercade Studios Collection 1. This was cartridge number 8 in the set, part of the original 10. In case people are looking forward to that, this was C0220. So much like Technos 1, this may be a tight one, but we'll find out. Wow, look at that. Yeah, this is definitely another one of those. Yeah, that's done for. But we do have the cart. It's in a little bit of a more ratted position than some of the other ones, so we'll clean that up. But we got to say goodbye to this one because, of course, when you've got that, you know that there's some moldies going on, so they've got to go. So thank you for existing. We're going to keep it around too, so we can actually reference some of the games on here. For a little bit, but so we've got so Evercade Studios. If you guys aren't aware, a lot of people are Evercade fans. So of course, you viewers are just going to be like, Rich, we've been watching the Evercast for years, so we kind of know what this is. But just in case somebody randomly found out, like, what is Evercade Studios and what they're all about, These guys are an indie developer that kind of makes games that are like other games that are called something different. It's kind of like, that's kind of how I see these guys. Nothing bad about that at all because they make awesome games like Coffee Crisis and Old Towers and Tanzer, the fan favorite off of this cart. Multi-Dude, Super Painter, Little Medusa, Almost Hero, Creepy Brawlers, Justice Jewel, and Log Jammers. But like I said, when you play these games, they're kind of like games that are like other games. Like, what do I mean? What do I mean by that? Justice Duel is kind of like Joust, only like, what if Joust was, you were George Washington and Abraham Lincoln on like flying eagles or something. It's like it's so weird. Log Jammers is like Windjammers, only like you're in a log competition. And you're doing the Windjammer thing on logs. Like, it's fun. Coffee Crisis is a beat 'em up. It's very much like, the old Streets of Rage and all that kind of stuff. But you're a coffee barista or something like that. So it's Tanzer. Actually, it's just a cool game actually. But it is of the ilk of like the side-scrolling beat 'em up / shooter kind of thing, which is very, very cool. Super Painter is kind of like the Data East game, City Connection, all sorts of cool stuff. But I mean, these guys are awesome. They're indie. They're cool. They've got a little attitude. They got a little flavor. Very good stuff. Very good stuff. Anyway, let's get to the cart and start cleaning this one up. Of course, we're using our tools of choice, the Zeiss lens wipes on these. They're probably the best way of cleaning them, as I found, for the Evercade carts. I would be trying to use a 1-up card, but I tried to test it out, and it just barely fits in here. Ooh, man, this one really did get a walloping. So, but like I said, what I found is these wipes. Look at how clean. All right, you saw how dirty that top was, and now look how clean it is. All right, so like, if you guys are saying like some of the other ones, they weren't as dirty, and then I cleaned them up, and then like, oh, yeah, they look pretty clean. They're like, did that wipe even do anything? Like, come on, guys, look at this. Look at this here. This thing again. was like all the other carts in very, very wet water that was very, very dirty for, I don't know, it was probably a full day and a half, I think, before we started doing the pump out. And then of course they sat in a tub for 6+ months before they, before I let them completely dry out, before I even started the testing of the clean here on Retro Edge's Restorations. Hey, it's a cool thing. It's a cool thing, and I'm glad that we're doing this because it does. I think the story of whether or not the game can survive like a crazy thing happening to it is like it's worth. I think to me it's the worthwhile story, because like they didn't go away, right? They're not in a landfill somewhere, right? They're not just like taking up room next to something else, or like they're not hanging out with E.T. and Alamogordo, you know what I mean? I even had an ET. We did that one already, right? And it's working, so that's pretty cool. So I bet you if they cleaned up the ones that were in Alamogordo, I bet you they would work too, to be honest. So anyway, so where this one probably won't be ever as clean as some of them. I'm going to tell you right now, this. And where's our other friends here? We've got just a little bit more dingy, right, than the Technos. And then the Pico is a little more cleaner than that, right? So there you go. So, and each one of them were different, right? They were in the thing for however long, whatever, but they're all the same set. This is now 8, 9, and 10 cartridges, 8, 9, and 10. So we'll do one more on the cart. We'll give it one more thing. We've still got to do the inner part here. So this one I think is going to be real dirty when I go in here. But I was very impressed as far as Mega Cat goes when I started playing their games on these collections. I was very, very, very impressed to see all this. Wow, look at that. So anyway, it was like super, super impressive because I didn't know who these guys were. I didn't know any of their games. I didn't know anything about them. I just know, oh, that's kind of funny, and they've got like funny names, and they're all indie games. So you come in with a certain, like you get trust with a certain grain of salt kind of thing. But man, these guys are doing some really awesome stuff. And that latest one that they put out, which I hope comes to Evercade somehow, that WrestleQuest thing, awesome stuff. And really cool and creative. And they were able to get like licenses and stuff from like some of the like old classic wrestlers, and even those that were no longer with us. So they were working, I guess, with the estates or whatever. Very, very cool. Just like super rad stuff here. All right, almost there. Give me one more good wipe, and I think we're gonna be there on it. So, plus they're even doing some more cool stuff outside of the Evercade realm. They're working with Atari on a new game that's supposed to be coming out soon too. They're doing like a new version of Food Fight or something like that, and that seems really cool. Been watching the preview laying on that. I'm hoping that they get out like a demo or something like that, because that'd be really, really cool to see. But these guys are moving and shaking. It's good times. All right. Anyway, I think we've got enough here. Yeah. So now that I'm looking at it, still looks a little. It's still a little more dinge than the others, but at least it's clean. I don't see any like other kind of things. Now, will it fit? Is the other thing. Will it fit? Well, I think this is just about as tight as the other one. Oh man. Yeah, see? Yeah, we're gonna just gotta do the in and out game. on these. So these are definitely, like, please don't, if you see these carts and you wind up saying, hey, you know what, maybe I can bring these back to life. If you have an OG, go for it, because that'll probably work. If you don't have an OG and you just have an EXP, yeah, I don't know about putting those in. I don't know about putting them in an EXP. That's all I'm saying about that. All right. But can it work? Let's see. Let's see. Can we get it right away? Oh. Oof. It's looking like a no. It's looking like a big no. It's not really in all the way, though. I can't really feel that it's, like, in. So that's different from the Technos cart. Oh, I could get it out. But I didn't really feel it connect, though. It's almost like it's a problem with the harness of the cart and the system. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it's still a little... See, it's not like all the way in or whatever. But, well, let's try some Justice Duel. See if we can get it to load. Mega Cat. There it is. It's robotic Abe. Wow. 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 See? And it's just like, it's Joust, only you're Abraham Lincoln on a thing. And you got him. And then you just joust. You just jump in and out. That's pretty neat. I like this game. I don't know who these people are supposed to be, who the enemies are. All I know is these guys are like invading the... They're like invading the White House, so... Or the Capitol building, or I don't know what this place is. But Abe has none of it. He's not taking any of this. He's like, you know what you should do? You should get out. You should get on out of here. Got him. All right, it's good times. All right, so then we'll go to Coffee Crisis. And we'll play it. Mega Cat. Here, this guy, it's a beat 'em up, but you're a barista, so you're beating them up with the coffee beans. Like, how crazy is that? Oh, he died. Can I start again? There we go. Get out of here. Proceed. There we go. Nice. That one's working. We'll try log jammers. It's working. I'm terrible at this game. I lost. There you go, folks. Mega Cat working. And now, can we get it out of the Evercade? Oh, yes. Yes, we can. So sweet. So Mega Cat has joined its friends, Technos 1 and Pico 1, as working carts once again. They got to find a way of like displaying them or something like that. I don't know. We'll have to figure out something to do with these, because now that they're kind of back and they're the carts only, we're gonna have to figure out how to do with this. But anyway, let's go to the wrap up and see what we can see. Let's go. All right, guys, we've got it. Megacat Studios Collection 1 working, back in the thing. Again, some of these carts, they need a little love, and I'm expecting too. Like, I go to play them the second time, maybe I have to clean them a little more or whatever. I'm definitely gonna have to, like, I don't know, shave down the cart or something like that, do something so that they can fit better in the system or whatever. But it's cool. It's nice. It's cool to see, like, hey, these carts work again, and it's fun. And a testament to the resilience of whatever Blaze is using to make these games. They work, even if they get very wet and dirty. Like, isn't that cool? That's rad. So anyway, cool stuff. And we've reached the end of a video here on Bacon Ice Cream Productions. Of course, you know what that means. We need to do one thing and one thing only, and that's thank each and every member of the Good Times Club. So let's do that. Thank you to the EverCanadian, and Crimson Cross, and George Games, and Chris Westerman, and Phantom Fiction, and Skeletrex, and Lloyd R. Jim, and Papa Pete, and the Intellivision Gamer, and Ken LaCure, and Mr. Shua, all for being members of the Good Times Club. And you know what? We're going to go ahead and thank our legacy member, Karsten, as well. Thank you all for being members of the Good Times Club and for doing awesome things and pushing us here at Bacon Ice Cream Productions to do even more things so that we can get you really awesome content and really cool things as well. So, you know, a new series, the things that are coming up soon, all of that kind of stuff. So anyway, until next time, we'll catch you next time right here at the table for some more Retro Riches restorations. And until then, well, we'll catch you then. Take care.
RTFC.baconicecream.com